Put the battery on charge?
Yes.
That's a good boy.
It's open.
Is this thing on automatic?
Should be.
Well, I can't see. Is it?
Yeah.
Piano. One of those old player pianos with the roll. Yeah. There's the rolls on top of the piano.
What are you doing, photographing?
Yeah, I just turned it on.
Still has the greatest picture in the world.
What's wrong with the ball?
Well,
Out on the wall. A lot better than it was, though.
be interesting how this comes out.
A picture of a picture?
Yeah.
Hi, camera.
Well, how you doing?
Hi, camera.
What do you think? What do you think of the picture on that?
So, this thing?
Yeah.
No. We'll use a new set.
Well,
I know. Financial conditions preclude any further investments at this time of the year.
yes. Did you see the date on that? 12/17/87.
Yeah. The day of infamy.
You got
The
it.
day the bank account dropped dead.
You go in. You'll see an 89 on there before you see another purchase.
All right, let's see what you got here.
Why don't you get a look at all the presents, Dad?
Well, it's a good idea. If you weren't in the way, I probably could get that.
Boy, oh boy, look at all those presents. That is my dad right in there.
Well, what do you think of all those presents?
I just want to dive into them. Tear 'em apart.
You do?
Yep.
Well, I guess you're going to have to wait for a little bit.
Not too much
Try to be a little more mature than being 13 years old at the present. Can you do that? Why not?
Because I got to open those presents.
You got the urge.
Yeah.
You got a spastic malady then.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever that is.
Well, I'm not quite sure either.
Are you filming Don Throw?
Down south they
That-
call it.
Dan, what are you doing?
I'm trying to focus this thing.
On what, a rear end?
No way.
Sure.
What do you got in your hands
Say
there?
some people got balls, boy. They got big balls. Look at that. Look at that now. God
Pair of unis. You know that I got.
Almost
Here.
match.
I've got one other picture of you holding up two things.
Remember the pumpkin?
Pumpkin.
Do you remember when you get for,
Yeah, the little baby pumpkin.
Oh,
your
yeah?
birthday?
Yeah.
When you were in your
Right.
Hawaiian outfit, you
Must
picked up
have a
those
goddamn
pumpkins?
pedicure balls, huh?
Right. Why do you always look at those things?
So the presents.
Presents.
Yeah.
Not doing it this minute.
We are too.
Why don't you go get some wood to build a fire?
Yeah, that'd be nice. Take a whole picture of how you go about building a fire.
I will.
This is
Step by step. Right down the steps with him while he gets the wood.
You know that song that's on the hit parade, Please Do Not Hurt the Children?
George.
Guess what? There isn't a fire built.
Here, you gotta.
Yeah, wait a minute. Here, you want
Here,
this?
this knife here, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Cut this thing.
All right. If you just cut them in half for me, I'd be very happy.
Well, if we had more light. Now let me get over there. Let me get over there and watch the cutting.
I just want,
Of course, you won't hear this rattling of the pots and pans on this thing at all. It doesn't pick that up.
Where's your Grolux bulbs?
I'm going to have to change the date on this.
Change it to 1989, and you can go buy something.
Well, and that's, the date's not changing.
I know it. I can cut them up, but I can't slice them.
It'd be nice to be able to see what I'm...
Watch your fingers.
I'm probably pushing the wrong thing. That's probably not the date. Is this the date here? Mary, come over on this side and see what I'm pushing.
Okay, I'll do the rest. I gotta write a report.
It's the first cut that's the center of it. Like rock.
We're getting a demonstration on how to cut a rutabaker.
A demonstration on how not to cut a rutabaker.
You notice at the present there's no blood yet.
Shake the goddamn bill. There, that part's cut.
Thanks, George.
Now we got it going here. That's easy with here.
Right?
Probably getting all your commentary from that one into the new picture.
Well, I'm sure it's in there.
How long is this documentary anyway?
That's over an hour. It's a documentary from here also.
Okay, very good.
Yeah,
I can put it both places in 1 hour.
yeah.
I just need to do it. How much time do you want? Because I can't deal with it.
Over an hour, hour and 20 minutes.
You're gonna be famous. Captured in living color. Maybe they get you going down the hill. Over there, getting those little students.
Yeah, that's about
Why
right.
don't you go over there and collect your money from old Jack tomorrow for your picture on the front of the brochure?
Every time I
You
bet
know, he
over
can't
you,
use that
it's like-
picture without a release from you. If you didn't sign a release, you're entitled to compensation. Seriously. Well, then he's used it illegally and you are entitled to sue. You really are. He's using that as a commercial advertising gimmick with your picture without your release. It doesn't make any difference whether you're a professional model or an amateur. Just a person.
How about when they print a picture of the
How come you don't have your legal guy right on this case, huh?
Well,
Probably worth a few $100,000.
Well, I
In
would-
the hill, minimum.
I would think that would be a good topic to bring up tomorrow because we'll have 2 legal beagles around here and let them toss that around.
I don't want to listen to the dissertation. No, we'll just pass that one. Fire.
Hey, the girl that's almost unemployed 4 days from now ought to be talking to the legal people.
You aren't kidding. If I had a chance to make an extra 100,000, I certainly would. Look at Kelly. He's gonna, that gal that threw the drink in Kelly's face.
Yeah.
She'll make 100,000 minimum on it.
She probably will. She knew what she was doing. She
Sure.
wanted attention. She was gonna say
Well, that's another one that John knows, you know.
I know, he knows a lot of people. He does know a lot of people.
Well,
He and I walked to the mall one day. I ran into him in the mall downtown.
Yeah.
Walked into the mall. Hi, John. Hi, John. Hi, John. Hi, John.
Start working.
What were most
I knew a lot of people.
what were the most people that were saying hi, John? Were they what sex were they?
Well,
yeah.
what do you think?
Oh, I don't know. I'm asking.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah. What are you doing, honey pie? Oh, look at that hook shot right in the fireplace. 2 points. What team do you play for? The Hamburg Bulldogs? And another 2 points.
I sure hope I didn't listen.
Well, here it is, Christmas, and look at under the armpit shot. Nifty, nifty
No,
shot.
I saw that.
What a player builder. Not having the scouts out.
Yeah. Well, we used to have Tommy roll up the paper and throw it in the fireplace. The only thing is, he'd start reading it. They never get in there.
Yeah, that's about right.
Thank you. Last year. Yesterday when I drove down, I mean, I know that we didn't have much, you know, it was raining and nasty last year, but when I drove down, I ran into bad weather.
You
I
did.
was scared by it.
Because when we came back,
We
we
were
were Clareville.
It's not gonna be an overbright. You're taking pictures.
Yeah, you see that red light come on, he's running.
Merry Christmas.
You too.
Look at Bug.
Hey, Ma.
One of the parents in my room made this for me. Do you think that looks pretty nice?
Zoom
It's
right in
great.
on that.
All right.
Right, lift the hat off. There's cookies inside.
Wow.
Mary, please.
Here, let me tip it up so you can see the cookies. Chocolate chips. I mean, they really got chocolate on them.
Wow.
And they look a little squished down too. I think they're pretty good. My only concern is that poor old Robert might have helped with the cookies. I love what his mother did. This thing, but I think maybe Robert helped with the cookies. Oh, let's get his holly berry right in the front of his head there. I think that's pretty nice.
Yep.
Now this is actually made from the bottom of those plastic Coke bottles or something.
Huh.
Very cleverly put in there. Likewise, the hat's built around the other part of it, I suppose. Kind of cute, I think.
Yep.
And when he brought it in, he had a gift for myself and Mrs. Hastings in it. And he says, "But I need the shopping bag back." It was a big Penny's plastic bag. Okay, I'll give it to you, Robert. You can do that. I like blue rock.
Taking pictures?
Yep.
When that light's on, does that mean you're taking a picture?
Uh huh.
That light's on, George.
It's a warning system.
That light hasn't been off since you started.
He's still running it.
Well, you
Well,
better get to the present opening process.
Yeah, we gotta get open in here. So get over there, and we'll get ready.
Well, Douglas, you've been very anxious to open up the presents. Would you like to go over and open them up?
I think-
Sure.
I think he should.
Is that reflecting in my...
Only the
Glasses.
rim. Only in the rim part.
All right.
That's not, music's not gonna...
All right, is everybody ready?
Sure.
Now, open up your own, please.
He's already got them all.
Well, why don't you guys come on over and sit down in a sort of a circle, and we can go through this.
All right, Doug.
Okay.
Well, it's a good thing Santa Claus came tonight.
Oh yeah.
You didn't have much snow. Don't want any of the glasses are going.
Wow.
Wow, what is it?
Nintendo.
What?
Nintendo.
Pretendo.
Nintendo. It's an entertainment system.
It begins with an N, Nintendo. It's
Nintendo.
a Japanese thing, I guess.
What does it do?
Plays games. It's like a really good Atari. Too bad I already knew I got it. I'm more surprised.
How'd you know it?
Because I went and picked it out.
Ah.
Okay. Present number 2.
Is that the reason why you want a colored TV?
Yes.
Oh,
Say
now.
some grief about it. I said, I'm not getting one of those for you if you want a color TV. If you can't use the black and white, forget it. We're not getting one. I thought was my diligence behind that. Were your
Uh-oh.
instructions.
Why don't you?
Yeah.
Mom.
Take it easy, dog.
Got a box of Avon.
Yep. Everybody got Avon for Christmas.
We do have Avon boxes.
Close.
Wow.
Look at that, what do you got there?
You got a model of those.
Wow. Got a Park City T-Deck? Great, I need one of those.
Hold it up. I couldn't see it.
Zoom right in on that sucker.
Maybe this will fit, like some of my other stuff.
That's right.
You didn't have that.
It's like let's grew about 8 inches since last
Whoa.
time.
Look at that.
Everybody
All
looks
these
at it and
shirts.
says, how much did he grow?
Holy cow, those are nice.
Yeah, they are. Park City.
That's Deer Valley, very exclusive, Doug.
Very
Get
exclusive.
it on quick before you go out of it.
Thank you, Mom and Dad.
Oh, that's
Santa Claus
Yeah, I
bought
hope
that.
so. girls
Got
that
through saying Santa Claus is coming. There's Santa Claus's pants.
What's that? I can't see it.
the U.S. ski team shirt.
Oh, great.
It'll be great. It's all great stuff. Calgary 88.
1988, you know, a year ahead of your time.
Hold that right there.
Right.
This is all great. I always needed this.
I know you.
Gloves.
Yeah,
Perfect.
you need that for shovel the driveway here.
Yeah.
In case that truck doesn't
You
run.
don't need to have a shovel now. You got a big 4-wheel drive
Now
out
this-
there.
This is what I really need.
What
Some
is it?
long underwear. I tried my other long underwear. It was up to here.
It wasn't long, it was short underwear.
Someday when you show your girlfriend this movie, you'll be all embarrassed you said that.
Sweatpants.
So what it says, U.S. ski team.
Hold that up. I can't see it.
Nice. They're a shirt, neck, long underwear. And long socks. I mean, thermal socks.
Yep.
Then a sweatshirt.
I'm like a skier out of this kid yet.
Oh, I got something just like that. I love it.
Yep. Comfy and nice.
Thank you guys. I really needed that. Now to present number 3.
Hold it for a while. Can you turn to focus on these things that he's got it up and down before it even focuses?
Spot. Yeah.
Just a minute.
Okay, that looks nice. That's
U.S. ski team.
yeah, that's great.
Okay, let me figure out how to get this over. Wow. 2 Nintendo cartridges.
Let me
For
see
my
him.
Nintendo.
Hold
Is that
him,
what it
hold him
takes?
steady. So see if I can.
Sight bite?
And Double Dribble. This is the best game you can buy
How is
too.
it different from Atari? I don't get it.
This Nintendo is like video game quality. So if you
So
were to
it's got colors on it, color screen.
no, it's just the graphics are better. If you were to take like say a Excite Bike video game where you put the quarter in and you put it on Nintendo, they're the same thing.
So now you won't have to put your recorders in the machines anymore.
No.
You do it in your own house.
Deodorant. I've been asking Mom for some deodorant that isn't Avon for a long time.
That's
It is an
right.
Avon.
And that's why I bought that for you.
Too bad it's Avon.
What did you expect, Doug? Ooh.
Wow.
Pretty.
I told you I needed a hat.
That's right. I think it's pretty
but
nice.
It's also in the back, Doug. Slightly over
Isn't that great?
Does that one come from Kentucky?
I love it.
They have some
Thanks,
very
Mom.
similar.
You're welcome, Doug.
And a sweater?
Ooh, pretty. I like that.
I do too.
Does that come from LG?
Yep.
Yep.
Boy, that nice stuff. Very nice.
See, I used to knit things like that.
You did?
Argyle? Wow, I used to love to knit those things. And then everybody's like,
A white face T-neck, another one.
well, white face been pretty important to you for the last couple of years, so if you make it this year, you can wear your white face t-shirt.
Land's End again.
Yep.
It's gonna be
Do
in
I have to get in the
fireplace.
fire, Doug, for you to keep this picture?
Where are you going to find time to wear all this stuff?
Are you kidding me? I'm out of fancy shirts.
You get a 2-year supply there.
Yeah, I think I can wear some of that stuff too.
That's
maybe.
right,
I
that's a
like
nice
that
part of it.
shirt right
Everyone's
there.
got that.
Fit you, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Yep.
I
He
like
wears
Too
them
big for him.
Save
He
them
had
for
shoulder
summer.
pads. Must he had shoulder pads on.
It's the way he wears them. He goes, if he finds something he likes, doesn't matter if it's an extra large, men's extra large.
What's that you got?
It's a rugby shirt. I love it.
Might make a difference this
Feel
time,
it,
because Mary's going to steal it.
Feels thick material on this. It's heavy.
Like, listen, I'm feeling fire burning me. It is nice.
Well, thanks
Really.
you guys.
Here, Doug, you tell us.
Well, that's
Just
great.
one more present,
Yep. Now let's,
which is my new suede bucks.
Now hold that right there, steady.
Quite the fashion plate, isn't
Yeah.
it?
yes, definitely is what they would call preppy.
I'll have to get him an older picture of you, big guy, with all these new outfits. I used 6 rolls of film for all the outfits.
Well, that's just
We
great.
got Doug, let's get that box away from the fire before it close to the
Oh.
fire.
Alright.
Here, have my box.
Too bad they don't have a sweater they ran out.
Yeah, clothes in the fire.
Nice girl. She always takes good care of you, Doug. Always has.
He doesn't need anyone to take care of him, he gets to take care of him.
Oh, yeah. He's an only child. I like the hat, Doug. What do you think?
I like it too.
Yeah, it's nice.
We had a
That would
terrible
go with
fight
my
about
jacket too.
It would.
Another rugby shirt.
Mary,
Thanks, there.
I'm glad we got him a green and white one.
You got the Irish
Show
green.
some of his Irish colors.
Thanks, I
Well, you know, this thing's black and white when you're looking through here, so they both look identical. So, what's the color of that?
Green and white.
What color was the other one?
Very nice.
Red, blue, gray, and white.
Uh-huh.
Thanks a lot,
And
Mary.
he's got his wonderful hat on. His
I
mother
like it.
bought for him. After he said, I don't want it, and walked out in
Any
the car and
clothes for that?
stomped around. I said, good, because I'm not buying
Pants,
it.
too. Tommy always is gonna give me some clothes. Well, I'm all done.
No, you're not. Here's another one.
Oh,
As long as you're the star of the show right
Uncle
now.
George.
I think he is the star tonight.
Good
Uncle
deal.
George McGee.
Yep.
You do all the wrapping yourself, George?
Well, what the hell do you think? I got somebody to kill? I Howard around the clock at $100 a day to wrap my Christmas present?
You want to go down and live with Howard?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a good
yeah.
idea.
I don't know.
Keep at least one of them for us.
Thanks a lot.
All right.
know?
Look at
You go with your
that.
sweater.
Hey,
I've
hey.
been asking Ma to take me over to the McKinley Mall, haven't I? To get me some Argyle socks for my new shoes.
How do you
Thanks a
suppose I...
lot, Uncle George.
You're welcome.
I really
You
Merry
do.
nice they're gonna
Christmas.
go with those shoes, Uncle George?
Yep. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
It was Pierre Cardone made those. He knitted them, in fact.
That's right. Right in the back of the... Please don't hurt yourself.
Where's that Avon box?
Which one? Here, he has it over there, remember?
One with
The light's on. Must be the cameras going.
I think it's rolling. Yes.
Very good. Well, come on now. You guys got to open up yours.
What's the other? That one.
But I like the hair. Such a snap.
He's not even being good.
No, I know, when we bought the hat. Come on, Roy.
You're on the air.
Okay.
Here he has the most special
Cameras
hat
are
ever.
rolling.
Yeah, how come this that one wrapped in red?
Because they did it at AM&A's. They bought the package there, they did it. They had a hard time
What's what?
pushing the thing into the box. Actually, it's a gorilla.
Gorilla suit? It's like, where's Papa? I brought
That's
that
right.
tape down.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I've thought about that a couple of times in the last year. That thing. Yeah.
Did we
Yeah.
show that last
Oh,
year,
yeah.
did we?
Laughed and laughed over that thing.
Well, I did bring it down, so.
Well,
We're
you're
there.
in for a treat, Mary.
Oh, isn't this nice?
With a blanket?
Blankets.
That's a blankie.
Oh, that's nice. We could have a blanket party.
Well, I bet those Chinese guys upstairs would like that. Looks a little oriental, doesn't it?
Yeah, you mean Kim and Kim?
Nice
Yeah.
blankie.
Or Lee and Lee?
Yeah, got a scene on it, and it's reversible. So if you put it in your living room, it doesn't look like that old comforter you got on
Got
there.
one
that
side
old
for Kim and the
sleeping
other side for Cam.
Yin and yang.
Yin and yang.
I think they went away for the holidays.
We went back to Japan for the holidays or China?
Oh, they probably went to Niagara Falls. This is pretty.
It's all snuggly and warm
It
there.
sure is. This is real nice and real. Thank you. Oh, I love it.
I thought it was nice too.
I could use it here before the weekend.
That's right.
There's, the water boiled down quite a bit on this.
Excuse me, Douglas, I'm gonna walk.
Pretty good. Like that.
Oh, yeah.
Squished together.
We talked about the pain in it. That's it.
There's two Mary from Charlie.
Charlie, I'm sorry I ever left.
Yeah.
Now, you got one more. Only
Charlie.
one.
Oh, is that right?
He's always getting married though.
We
He's
think,
always
we
getting-
think it's gonna happen this time.
Well, he missed out on you. He missed a good bet.
Should have had Diane too.
Nah.
Well, I don't know.
Diane was on 250.
Yeah, geez.
She never.
She She's on the fast track.
She would have lost a good friend. She would have lost a good friend. That's why she would never ever get involved with Carol. She was her big confidant at one time. Every time each one of them had a problem, they'd call one another. Little thing.
Whoa!
Prizes, I'm actually getting some.
You are. You said you wanted to be surprised. Whether you like it or not, you're surprised.
That looks pretty good from here.
Usually she just picks out her own and
Threads of silver through it.
That's pretty.
It is.
Oh, I love it.
That'll look nice at your new job.
yeah.
Yeah.
Woman of the night, that's what you need. A little glitter picking it up.
Wow,
Nice-
woman. You
nice
did
string
that all
of-
by your lonesome?
Nice
Yes,
string of pearls
yes.
on that, and a nice
better believe it.
belt around there.
I
It's
don't have
lying
that
up for a
pearls.
belt. maybe.
It's got a little flap in the back. See those buttons?
Yes.
You don't have any pearls.
No, I have those, but I don't know.
I can't hear everything. A little flaw.
You can have Amy bring her full pearls down.
Yeah, that's a little thick.
Amy.
Little Amy.
She got pearls.
She wearing?
Yeah. I don't know, it's awful close, but maybe the colors will turn out. This happens to be purple that I'm wearing right here. Oh, that's true. It's more like a
Maroon.
maroon or wine color, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You think I'm one of those stores at Marketplace now, they keep mentioning brands in.
Mary still opening things?
Yep.
Same box.
Yeah, same box.
Ooh, pretty. Yeah,
What's this one?
cute.
You can get extra yarn to repair the ribs with,
Yep.
huh?
Yeah.
They do? They give you extra yarn?
Yeah,
The
you roll
Amazon
around
always
on
does.
this thing.
Well, I think that's a good idea.
Look at this.
That's pretty.
Look at what?
Off just landed on my thing.
I didn't either until I was really just going through it and
Maybe get a picture
making
of
up,
that.
making up my
That's right.
mind about some things.
I like the color.
Get that
People
bug
keep
flying
up.
around. Another one?
Ah, yeah. How about that?
You don't like that.
Not sure.
Yang and yang, I like it.
You ain't gonna like it.
Cheech and Chong, whatever
Yeah,
their
you put a
name
nice
is.
royal blue t-shirt or t-neck on that, that's gonna look nice.
You probably
Comfy
right.
and nice.
I like it.
You can wear the ski too, I think it's running enough. Oh,
Yeah, you still got stuff in there.
No, Park City, oh goody. I could use a red one.
It's Park City.
Utah.
That's a
The
ski
ski
area.
hill?
Yeah, ski area out there.
Yes, that was part of a Ford function this year. We're out to Salt Lake City,
Yeah.
in Utah,
A lady.
and this is where
What's your
Park
initial on it?
Park City is. Big
You
ski
see that
area.
down there in my box?
They get
the big
over
M on it?
500 inches of
When my
snow
order
there.
came, I thought you
Annually.
saw that.
Park City is the home of the
Hmm?
U.S. ski
Not
team.
in order that I
You're right.
Yes.
Well, no, I just thought it was
Wow.
a big
Right,
M on
I
my
never
box.
I think you could have the camera on.
Tell
It's too late now. I'm already through talking
them
about
about Park
Park
City.
City in Utah.
Over 500 inches of snow a year in Park City, home of the United States ski team.
Yep.
see.
There, Mickey Mouse is who's standing.
How about that?
I like that.
Why don't
Thank
put it
you.
on? To model it, Mary.
I'm not gonna model it.
Yeah. I'll get my Minolta out, you lift it up a little, here, give us a little skin, you know, and we make a poster girl out of you.
A little chapstick.
Oh, I know, and it's probably cinnamon. What do you want to bet?
You know.
How do I know?
Do you get one too?
No, I don't, but I know a nice little girl that got it. And I accused that little girl of having cinnamon gum, and she went and got the thing and showed me that it was cinnamon.
Mario's, huh? They high on cinnamon?
Incense maybe, I don't know. We just do it too, already.
Yeah.
What do we have here? Ooh, well, oh, the necklace, this is their earrings.
There's some
Pelts, the
pearls.
pelt necklace.
You like house, right?
Pelts.
Looks like a rosary.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
It does.
No, I have pelts. Maybe I can look at one of my newsletters. Thank you.
Wear that to the office on January 5th.
Ooh, and I have pelt earrings. Too. Pelts.
One thing there's when you swing the thing around
Oh, I got
on a
that.
subject, you have to leave it there until it focuses. Otherwise, all you get is a blur.
Remind me of something Grandma would do. Grandma was gonna see that. You have to take it, you have to make a pitch off for me.
Yeah, well, I gotta get the guy first. You're not gonna put your own picture in there, I would hope.
No.
Want some guy in there.
Okay, George.
What do you want me to photograph?
Go over the ski area.
Probably that guy that lives in Hawaii they were all chasing around.
That
Oh, Tom Selleck.
They found him.
Who did?
The girls that were with us.
Really?
Yeah.
Does they-
Having lunch at the restaurant we goes to.
Really?
Got his autograph, yeah. His wife was with him.
Oh,
the
new
new
gal.
I don't know. I
Well,
wasn't there, and
he's
I
only
don't.
been
I never
married-
even heard of Tom Selleck till I was over there.
Well, he's only been married about 3 months.
Yeah, hasn't been long.
And she's not a raving beauty. She's nice and all that, but she's kind of a thin, tall, geekly thing, you know.
She's short.
I thought she was tall. I thought from New England, isn't she?
Princess Di.
Yeah.
That's special.
Well, there you go, Mary. How about that, huh?
Hey, I got lots of surprises.
Look, it's shaped like a boat.
That's what it is. It's a boat.
Come on,
See
dig
that?
in there.
All right.
Here.
Sew it
So
up
it's
here.
the dog from
I'll
Carol.
go over there because he's too close.
Oh.
He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to get up and shoot any fish.
Well, it can't be a woman.
I'll move
No,
it.
it's not a woman. I didn't think you wanted one.
Ah.
Gotta keep grabbing.
Whoop. What is that? Oh, Santa Claus suspenders. I'll wear those on my nice new blue jeans
That's
tomorrow.
right.
Oh, is that
Well, that would look
Look
good.
at that.
Now he was always wearing suspenders.
Now, these are purple in color.
I think you got it. I think they're upside down. Turn
On
them.
this side, they were okay.
Well, that's
Yeah, how
right.
about that?
There you go.
There's Santa.
Great. Let me zoom in on one of those Santas.
Zoom in on that Santa Claus
Yeah,
there.
just hold it there for a while and it'll
Oh,
focus.
aren't those nice?
Hold
Thank
it.
you.
You're welcome. Next year you save them, you wear them to the office and be a big hit.
That's right. Remember the Christmas party.
That's right.
All right. Next. You're next. Get on the wooden block over there.
Okay, then I'm moving.
Am I blocking that thing?
Oh, thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
What is this? Let me read it. It says, "Happy Christmas to Doug from Carol." Oh, I bet it's good.
Isn't that nice?
You know what? That's under here. I bet there's an
An
Avon.
Avon box.
You're right. It is an
And then he
Avon
says,
box.
what the hell happens to the Avon boxes? Remember, everybody's gifts are wrapped in Avon
Yeah.
boxes.
Well, that's-
Much easier to put it all in one box and wrap it up.
Could we want to save this paper, dear?
No, dear, we don't.
You usually save it every year. This
I
looks
know.
like the paper we had
But we're
last
not gonna have Christmas next year, so I'm not worrying about
Wait a minute.
saving
Scrooge
it.
doesn't come till tomorrow.
Yeah. He raised so much hell this year that I'm not
What?
having Christmas next year. We're just throw away all the paper. There it goes. Right down the drain.
Oh, my dingy dongy, look at this here. Pair of Gore-Tex. Isn't that
Love.
something? These are gonna be nice. Just my size. Those are beautiful. You ever see a pair of Gore-Tex? Water just runs right off. Stick it right in the puddle of water.
Keith was telling me about last year.
Yeah.
I never heard of it. I finally figured out what he was talking about.
That's
I found
correct.
this in the store.
That's Gore-Tex. What is this? Avon gift collection. clean wipe with a damp cloth. Do not use brass polish or any abrasive cleaner. Give you some idea what's in here. It's gotta be brass. Oh, it's a brass shoehorn. No, it's not. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? I'm gonna hold that right here. See if you can focus in on it.
Boy, it's hot in here now.
Yep.
Okay, isn't that nice?
We can hang that in the meat market so when Tiny Tim gets there, he'll know.
No, that I really like that.
Carry it under his arm.
Thank you, dear, because that is really nice. I like the high shine to it. That's really classy. That suit. Huh?
Yeah, I see it polished.
That is nice.
Yeah, you have it on your dresser and throw all your good stuff in it like he does. His knives
Oh,
and all
no,
his
no,
thin
no,
mints
no,
from
no.
all his restaurants.
And
He's
look
got
at
his
this
bubble gum.
here. This is, I'll bet is from Delmar.
Underwear.
No, it isn't.
It's Sport Around. This is some thermal Grundies here. Aren't those nice? And all the way from Vail.
How about that?
Yes.
All these ski hills.
And
Yep.
from the north side of North Star. And
Another United States ski team.
another ski
Yep.
team.
Well, I have to wear
Great.
my.
Uniform
Yeah, you can
around
all line
here.
up.
I've already got lots of use out of mine.
And, wait a minute, it says large.
It says medium. Yeah, the pants are, so they're not
But
too
it
long.
says U.S. ski team.
Wow.
Isn't that nice?
Yep.
Is there a top to go with it?
That's what you did, the sweatshirt, you just had it in your hand.
Oh, okay. And, sure glad I know what's
That's
going
good.
on.
You don't drink anymore. Something to make you smell pretty.
Oh, that's
What is that, Chanel number 5?
good. I think it's Avon number 2. Oh, boy, it's nice. Is this Avon?
Yes.
Really nice. Black suede.
It's really nice, he's surprised.
Hey, you want to smell
You know what comes in all these big boxes.
it? Yeah.
Right.
Does that a nice aroma to it?
Huh?
You just save that for when you go out of town.
That's right.
That's right. That's why I got it in that small bottle, so I can put it in a nice little case.
That's great. Put that stuff right back in there.
Yep,
Well, I think that's great, everyone. Thank you, dear.
you're welcome.
What's that?
Here, I got something. Couple of things.
This one here? I got a card also. One of the food things.
I know where it is, it's on my dresser.
I want this one photographed very carefully when it's open because it's liable to explode. Probably upside down. Yes, he almost went off.
Douglas, I'm gonna walk in front of you,
Catch this.
excuse me.
Catch this, Carol. You can't leave.
Okay, well, all right.
Now, it should open which way?
You gotta keep the top up.
Like
Where
that?
the tag is.
All
That's
right.
right.
Well,
Well, he's careful. You won't have to move. If he's not careful, you won't have to worry
As
about
long as not long, black, and slimy, Mary, it's okay.
this is scary.
Oh.
What is it?
I know exactly what it is. You know what this is?
You know what that is?
You had to,
I
well,
can't see it from there.
this is an electronic device. That.
Oh!
Remember that super
Yes,
secret
yes,
thing
yes,
I couldn't
yes,
get?
yes,
And it still has, it's been used a lot.
No,
You can see how much it's been used?
It's all dusty and dirty, and he took that down there?
Yeah. And I crawled under the car and I couldn't figure any of it out, so I just wrapped it up and set it back.
This is the device, in case your fuel gauge does not work in your automobile. You have a choice. You can hook it on these 3 posts, you can hook it on this single post or this double post. This right here goes to ground. So you ground that on, let's call this ground. Hook that to ground, and then you flip the switch into one of the 3 positions. You've got a full position on the bottom. Halfway is halfway, which says IVR check, which means IVR check, and then of course you got empty. That means the gauge on the dash should go either to full or empty. An IVR check is a constant voltage regulator. So it's out 3.5 volts.
Now you know why I didn't use it.
And the instructions are all here, and it's a very simple thing to use.
And you give it back to him, is that what happened?
I was bugging him about it. Tell me about this big contraption. It's a wonderful contraption. Hidden away down there, away from the sight of all mankind.
Well, anyway, I know you.
Here's another one. Here's
Did
one
it
for
come
you-
in handy?
for you
Did
and
you use
Phil.
it?
Absolutely.
Oh, I like that record.
What is this?
It is.
Oh my
That's the
God,
spirit.
this one's got some Carol and Doug. To Carol from Doug.
Well, however it worked
This-
out.
He never learned how to read. Carolyn Dot.
Stand up.
Very good, George. How about that?
TV.
A little
Christmas-
velvet for me.
There you go. A bottle of ho ho ho.
Here, as long as you had, you might, I
What?
gotta have those with it.
Woo!
There's one for you too.
Oh my gosh.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh.
Nuts!
Isn't that something?
Hey, great.
Hey, look at this. Nuts.
Wow.
Isn't that
Just what we
something?
need.
Yep.
for a
We'll leave
wonderful
those
holiday.
nuts.
Save this because we might need it for our production tomorrow. We may be running out of yarn.
That's right. And these nuts will come in handy during our Euchre game.
Yeah.
What they're for.
Penalty.
Here's something people always forget to have. Came all the way from Washington, D.C.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Richard,
This came
No,
from,
I can't
this came
stand
from Batavia.
off track, Betty.
Oh, look at this. You stick on calendars. I
Put
can
them on your dashboard,
Alright,
on your
sure.
refrigerator, that's
I can
Bigger.
admit.
How about that?
Right from the camera.
All right.
Yes, sir.
A
That is
very
fake.
beautiful
That is fake
calendar.
government
We the
printing on it,
people,
huh?
1988.
No, I mailed away for it.
Oh, those are nice, George. Thank you.
Yeah, well, it gives you all that.
Oh, that is really
Half
nice.
the time you forget to have a
Hold it
calendar.
up,
I
huh?
don't know you had one down here or not, so there you go. You got 2. I even threw a Sears calendar in tonight.
Well, that's great. And we have these
Rody,
glue on
This
calendars.
is beautiful. This is a nice, really nice calendar. And we have a Sears calendar.
Yeah.
For those who have Sears charge accounts,
Well, it's got coupons on every page,
Wow.
so every month you can make big savings
I
in
can't
Sears.
wait. Oh, look at that. Now, that's from the old catalogs.
Yeah.
Really a classic calendar.
Oh, it is, yeah.
I like that.
Now that's the one that
Very,
used to
very
hang out
nice.
in the old privy, huh?
Right.
Yep, that's right.
Couldn't wait
That
for the
was a
month to get.
catalog then.
Couldn't wait for the month to get over, so you'd have something to wipe yourself with.
That's
Very
right.
nice. I like that. That's nice of it. Since I gave all my Avon calendars to my customers,
There you go.
I'm especially grateful for this. That's cute.
Well, that's fantastic. Great. And where'd you get this to tie this stuff with? You really did a good job.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, I had
Look
it.
at
I
this.
got a box of tons of junk.
Yeah, super.
I'm glad I didn't bring any bruises. That was handy.
Well, I figured it would never go to waste, no matter what.
Never, ever go to waste.
Well, I think that's great. That's fantastic. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Great.
It was a great help, that is.
Well, that's true.
See
I
that,
think,
Doug?
well,
You'll manage
think
to
you got
tie
any
up.
use for it?
Put it back down so I'll get some more dust on it. Carol, you gotta do yours.
Ah, those are up for the kids, I won't.
No,
all
no,
night long.
no, we got one
Yeah.
here.
There we go.
Excuse me.
This is really nice.
It's right there.
I'm glad you sent away for this.
I saw him advertising the
Yeah.
Kiplinger letter, so I sent away and got $5.
Really nice. I like that.
You saw me advertise there?
Did you ever hear the Kiplinger letter?
Yeah.
One
They got
four.
lots of rules. Every once in a while they say something about if you're interested in, like, you know, in a gallon
Fire
of
is really
American
warm.
history, United States government.
You know, we're
Well, I
going
shut
to
the heat off in the kitchen, it was so warm.
Ford's, national truck thing is in Washington next September.
Oh, then you can see Richard. Better start now if you want to track him down.
Right.
I'll
Start
give you
calling 'em.
9.5
So I'm
months.
really looking forward to that. And then
Of
when
course,
you-
they're gonna have a baby in that time.
And then when you find them, it's a disappointment anyway,
Yeah.
because Freeman didn't fall down till she was 70. Oh, my. This is tough when you take your glasses off for the pictures and you
Oh,
can't
well,
read the
yeah.
card.
Doug, is this your turn?
Or my wife.
No, maybe this is
Picking out a
Oh, yeah.
Christmas card is always kind of tricky. Just calling you an angel heart sounds just a little sticky.
Oh, oh.
And saying you're a real good sport just doesn't do enough. While calling you a dreamboat surely is pretty corny stuff.
That's
So I
true.
guess I'll end up sounding square no matter what I do, because words could never half describe a perfect life like this.
Wow! Ooh.
Yay! Oh, this is my sweet, sweet person.
That's all you get.
Just until next year.
Yeah.
Lady night.
I'll hold you for a year.
Whoops. Someone wrapped it really good.
Who wrapped your bag? One of those $100
What,
a
you
day
took it
women?
down to Howard's Nurse?
Well, no, I know a girl that has a Hawaii shirt on, that can wrap things pretty nice.
Yep. Uh-oh. Oh, look at that.
Well, that come all the way from
Isn't that beautiful?
Spartansburg, Pennsylvania, or,
What is it?
South Carolina.
What do you do with it?
Hanging on the
You
wall.
wear it.
Get that on camera.
That's gorgeous. It's gonna hang on my wall.
Well, I thought it was something you cooked in.
No.
Well, yeah.
Well, you might if you really wanted to wreck it, but it's too
What
nice.
kind of pan is that? The way it's
Grass.
shaped? I don't know, but why would you have a pan with those posts?
Oh, Jake.
Well, that's what I thought.
I don't
Is that what it is, Hank?
No, they did it for some reason, I don't know what it was.
Because it looks prettier hanging on the wall.
Yeah.
You let this one, I think.
Yeah.
Or, well, it sits down on the
What is it, a solid copper thing or
Yeah.
copper out shell?
It's lined, that's the way they used to do them.
grass.
Spartanburg, PA, huh?
No,
Right.
no, South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Yeah.
I've got the accompanying part hanging on my wall for my anniversary.
Ah, so.
I have one just handy, George.
Okay,
You go.
we're on, we're live.
Yeah. What? Oh, I guess it is still. Okay. And who is this from?
Me.
From Dougie. My little sweetheart. Well, I didn't expect anything except the camera, so this is really special. That's so special. Wow. Like, this looks really nice.
Ah, candy kisses to
Looks
go
like
with it.
maybe for Dad and, isn't that nice?
Very
With
nice.
the plaid bow and everything. Very nice, thank you. Look at that. Thank you very much, that's beautiful.
I gotta have something to shoot at with the BB gun.
Yeah. Hey, I love it, Doug. Good job. Did someone help you pick this out?
Yeah.
Ooh. Dad? You're kidding.
Yep, I didn't have anything to do with it, I only wrapped it.
You and Dad do good work.
Didn't I?
You're improving every year. Oh. Well, he got a Hootman bow, too. He must scotch plaid every
Oh,
now and then.
that's why there was that bag of bows.
That's
Figure that out.
That's right, there were two missing.
Yeah, I couldn't figure that out.
I like that very much. Looks like it'd be a pretty good martini glass, too. Can you
Oh,
imagine a
Jesus.
couple of olives in there? Gee, maybe that's what he was thinking about.
Yeah, Doug, next time we'll open the bank. And it's open.
Yep.
Then they get
Very
stale.
nice. Let's put it in this box over here. I love it. I love it.
Okay.
Okay, now it's Dad's turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I got one final presentation.
Dad's gotta get
Yep.
this chair and Doug's.
And I think you'll have.
No, I gotta move, he can take the picture here.
Well, Doug, it's your turn. Dougie's got a present for you.
Oh, wonderful.
Do I let go of the button, Doug?
No, you just leave it like this. It's recording when you see REC in there.
You can let go of it.
Okay. I can let go?
Yeah, let go.
Well, listen, I've got this envelope from Douglas here. Put my glasses on so I can see what's going on. It's a nice card. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hola.
Wow. Dad, I hope this will help cover the camcorder. Love, your son, Doug. May your Christmas be filled with everything good and your New Year hold all of the good things it should. Thank you. Look at the cash. Where did you come across this kind of... That's a lot of money, Douglas. Thank you very much.
Douglas, tell him how you got it.
I did papers.
You did
Got a
what?
lot of papers.
Papers.
Oh,
Remember? Remember when I told you he was delivering papers?
Yeah.
And he
I-
was getting in trouble because he wasn't home and doing this and doing that, and he
Yeah,
was
well,
working
I
on the
thought
paper
maybe-
route?
I'll ask the question again. Maybe the camera will swing over there for the response. How'd you get all this money?
I was working doing papers.
My gosh, I really appreciate it. That's big money.
Probably just about enough to buy a color TV, don't you think?
Well, he was hitting around. Boy, that's something. Thank you. Really appreciate that.
Well, everybody knows how hard you've been working for this money, for this cam recorder to make us all happy. How much of your own money you've put into this. That's why everybody contributed this year. Mary had a big contribution.
Yes, I know that.
Diane
I
had a big
appreciate it. I
contribution.
know that. I appreciate that.
Douglas had a big contribution. The other contributions we're still waiting for, but I'm pretty sure they'll be in.
Oh, I'm sure.
You ready?
Here's warm-ups.
Who is the star of WJM TV's The Happy Homemaker?
Beep.
What was that question? WJ, the Happy Home.
We don't know.
Yeah.
I never even heard.
Oh,
Who was the star?
wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Did you buy yourself an extra battery?
Red
so
light
quick?
on. It's always bad too. Kid doesn't got the CTV
Your family never gets upset with this.
What
huh?
TV
I
station
found out how
did
bad I
Mary
really
Richards?
am.
Oh, come on.
What's that?
What TV station did Mary Richards work for?
WJM.
That's what we should have.
Teachers should
The
have watched
last
it.
question was,
Put that up.
who was WJM?
This is live right now.
This is
It's-
like, you can tell with the red light on.
That's right. Okay, now you're going to see how well it works.
Hey, you gotta get me when I'm playing too.
Come on. Okay, now, what I'm going to do is knock it out of focus. Or put it into what I think is focus. Then I have to zoom in. I'm on manual. I knocked it out. Now I think that's focused. Now I have an override here that I can push, which will focus it automatically. Now I can zoom back out. And it should stay in focus. But as I move it around the room, back to this light switch, Let's see if it's in focus. Okay, now I will manually focus that.
That time between Christmas and New Year's when there's nothing to do. Until now, because your Suzuki dealer is having a
Zoom out.
on one of America's least
See if it holds focus.
all models, all colors,
Should.
all 4x4 by Suzuki. $75 savings. Or save
That's going to come out good. It's crystal clear in here now, and I don't know whether this thing's on manual or automatic. Just hang in there.
$100 cash back on a new 88 Camaro.
That is crystal clear. I don't know whether it's on manual or automatic.
That's what you used to use on movie cameras. I'm gonna try this one out. Whoop.
It's all right. Throw it to him. Try all the hats. I'm going to push the automatic feature here. Okay, it just focused for me. We're rolling.
Okay. We're going out hunting here now.
All right. Don't get it too low because I can't see your
I know,
eyes.
I gotta get my hunting costume.
George is a great actor, I never knew that.
There. Where the hell's it here?
In your gun.
Wait a minute, I get my goddamn bamboo thing out here. Ah, it's all wrapped up. Well, anyway. It's in the case. Okay, let's go and get them.
Okay.
Is that a touchdown?
No, 1 yard line. Yeah, they're gonna score.
I can push the automatic focus.
George, did you have anything that you could help us out with this?
Well, can you get the two of us in there?
Well,
Yeah,
George,
no,
I
we're
think you're
gonna
going to have to
move over
move
there.
because,
We
you know,
got-
the patriarch here is in the big chair.
Well,
Maybe he can move.
I can.
No, we'll move over there. How's that, huh?
All right. Now, George, what kind of a presentation did you have for him?
Well, there's a little story that precedes the presentation, see. This fellow they call Santa Claus, I bumped into him the other day, and he was telling me a story. Tell me about a guy that lives up in Hamburg, New York. I said, oh yeah, I know somebody. It turns out he was talking about you. And he said, you know that guy's having some real financial problems? I said, no, is that right, Santa? He says, yeah. I said, well, what caused all that? He says, well, it goes way back. Earlier in the year, he said, he spent a lot of money this year. He said he had a kitchen to do over. He spent a lot of money on that. And he had to go and hire some professional to finish the job, and that cost a lot of money.
Well, I
Then, well, wait a minute, there are other things
Yeah.
that happened throughout the year that this guy spent money on, Santa told me. He says, then he got a truck. Well, the truck, Santa said, didn't cost too much. But the damn barn that they had to build around the truck, that cost some more money. And then after that, there was a property on Howard Road, Santa said. And he spent tons of money over there. He painted it, and he knocked a hole in the floor, and he dug it up, and he put concrete in there, and that cost a lot of money. And then there was a thing to take pictures with the camera recorder, and that cost a bundle of money. And then he said, and a Christmas tree. To top it all off with, he went out to buy a Christmas tree, and it cost a fortune. And I said, Santa, that's a pretty sorry story. What can we do about it?
Well, Uncle George, there was one more thing.
Well,
You know, we have a lot of snow in Hamburg. And, you know, we have to remove it
Oh,
some way
that's
because all of our
right.
strong, big people have moved away.
Well, thank you for reminding me, because Santa did mention that. The big machine that sits out there in the garage, every day it licks its chops for a little snow.
Right, that's right.
Costs thousands of dollars. And
Can't
ain't
wait to get
never
going.
Been out of neutral. So, Santa said, well, if you're going to see him this Christmas, he says, I want you to give him a present. And he says, I've appropriately wrapped it for a guy that's destitute, because he probably hasn't seen a $100 bill for a long time.
Well, you aren't kidding.
So this is from you, to you, from Santa.
Well-
And after you open it, I've got to help you go through it. So let's open it up and see what Santa sent a poor, destitute man in Hamburg.
Well, my God, it certainly looks like it's been wrapped in $100 bills. I wonder what's on the inside. Geez,
I hope it's $100 bills.
Well, I really don't want to wreck this because maybe this is negotiable. Has somebody got a knife? I can
Take
cut
the
this? Well, I
tape
got
off
a knife. Wait a
easily.
minute. This could very well be negotiable, and you wouldn't want to wreck this. Here, I'll be very easy. It's a good sharp knife. Here and there you go. There you go. There you go. I'll have this open here shortly. I think the wrapper stuck another piece of tape on it.
Well, that's Santa. He's got lots of money. He can afford to miss it.
Well, I noticed that. I would never do a thing like that.
He doesn't care
There's a
about
piece of
money.
tape on it. You know, good God, now. Let's see what this is. We're running. Oh, boy.
What have we got?
Well, this looks like the J. Douglas Wagner Financial Assistance Program for 1988.
Well, let's see what. Hold that up. Let the camera get a picture of that on the zoom.
The writing's kind of small.
Well, maybe it won't zoom in on it. That we'll have
All
to
right.
do this without the zoom.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, well, what do you mean a financial assistance
Well,
program?
let me help you here. Okay. It seems like there's a number of things packed in here. Look at that. An application for public assistance, more commonly known as welfare.
What, do you think I would qualify for that?
You'll have to find out when you have to spend all your money, I suppose. You probably qualify hands down. There's nothing left.
Well, look at all the forms in here. My God, I could probably qualify.
And look at this. Here's an application for housing assistance. And it's even got a list of all the properties that are available for public assistance people. You take a look through that one and see if you can fill that one out.
Application for housing assistance with list of available residences. Well, I'm sure I can qualify for this. There shouldn't be any problem at all on that one.
And here's an application for Lifeline discount. A Lifeline is an organization that gives you a discount on all your telephone services, and only for people who qualify for public assistance. But you seem like you're qualified for that category.
Well, I sure am, you know, and that's a good point, because every month I get the telephone bill. Well, Diane isn't here anymore, but she sure knows the number to charge it to, and that's number one. But number two is this, you have to pay to search for a call. In other words, you can't look it up in the directory. What's that called? You're allowed free calls?
Directory assistant.
Directory assistant call. That every month. There's 15 of those, 16 of those on there, and I come back up snorting and blowing. Who's been making those phone calls? Nobody. Nobody ever admits to making those calls.
Well, telephones are pretty smart these days. They make their own calls. And I guess the last thing that the Santa thought perhaps, and with all the money gone and everything else, an application for food stamps. And there's even some samples in here. What you'll get when you fill them out. You suppose the camera can get a close-up of real live food stamps?
Well, let me touch one of those, because I think the pack could use these.
He'll be down at Cherry Creek tomorrow.
That's right.
Well, I'm going to try them out tomorrow, that's
Perfectly
right.
negotiable.
That's right.
Well, there you are. There's your packet of goodies from Santa. Use them wisely in 1988.
Well, listen, I
That
really
was well
appreciate
done.
this, and when you see Santa, you know, say hello, thank him for me, will
I
you?
will, I will. I see him a lot.
Do you realize? Well, that's great.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
And a ho, ho, ho.
This is Christmas 1987, and I'd like to give a little poem to the group tonight that has been handed down by the Wagner family through many generations. It has to do with the night before Christmas. The next night was Christmas, and the night it was still, and the stockings were hung by the chimney to fill, and nothing but stirring at all in the house, for fear that St. Nicholas was nigh come to the house. And the children were tired and gone to their bed, and mother in nightgown, and I on the head. We were searching around in the trunk for their toys, and we kept around quiet, not to make any noise. The mother was carrying the toys in her gown, and she was showing her person from up her waist down. And as we come near the crib of our boy, our youngest, our sweetest, our pride and our joy, his eyes wide open, and he peeked from his cot, and he sees everything but his mother has got. But he didn't notice the toys in her lap. He just asked for who? Is that little fur cap? Mother said, hush. She laughed with delight. She says, I think I did that to your father tonight. Merry Christmas.
Das ist gut.
Let's see how that one came out.
All right.
Yeah, I got another bag there, there's some stuff I even have at home. Like, since you got that class. Got a morning session, well, I got 2 sessions.
Wow.
16 in the morning and 17 in the afternoon. This is the salad, the different Scrooge. I want to say. Brian Purple. Snowbell.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas from Gal Manza. Yeah, that's a better Christmas.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Well, look who's there on the floor. Mary Aloysius Carson.
Aw, isn't that cute?
What is it?
Scrooge after he got reformed.
Screw, yeah. That's cute.
After Hatchet's legs left. Ratchet, not Hatchet.
There's got a lot of handy women around Hamburg, haven't you? Half this stuff's all paid.
We were reading part of
I
it.
don't like people like that.
No?
That's why I like it.
Well, you see, Hamburg is an Irish settlement, and they're very crafted, the Irish people.
Christine.
Yeah.
They're very good at boiled potatoes and ham, isn't that?
I'll tell you something good at. I went to see the Grenadier Guards, and out in front of that place, they're all carrying placards and picketing the Grenadier Guards. It was the IRA. And 2 days later, one of those thugs was shot to death as he entered the General Motors plant in Rochester. They have no idea who did it.
Is that right?
And he wasn't making soup or anything Irish stuff.
It's the real thing,
Real bullets they use, real bullets.
not rubber.
Yeah.
What's this?
It's your Christmas card.
Oh,
You
thank
got to
you.
open it last night.
Oh my gosh. I'll have to read this. Merry Christmas to my husband. You're a rare and special man. And the Christmas love I give you is forever love. Merry Christmas, happiness always. Love, Carol. Oh, darling. Darling.
Don't sit on my
Darling.
ornaments.
Thank you so much.
You're
Merry
welcome,
Christmas.
sweetheart.
Andy, you're such a jerk. It's in the family. I mean, we all have it. I hate it too.
Well-
Christmas 1987.
That's right, we're rolling.
It's been a wonderful year.
What's that noise I hear? What is that?
Sounds like Billy.
Television set.
Good.
Turn the volume down. work with.
Slow.
Douglas, you notice it's very difficult to get the camera.
I don't know who's
shot.
coming down the stairs, but there's a cord across it.
So you watch the cord.
Doug, I got a lens cap on that.
Oh, I can see this is an operation.
Yeah, this is gonna be really good.
Boy, that light's kind of stuff like your eyes.
Hey,
Well, John, happy holidays.
yes, Doug, happy holidays.
You know, this should turn out good. It's not, you just screwed up the focus and you know that.
I did worse than that. I think he's got your lens all gummed up.
What happened to it?
He's got all
Oh.
cheese whiz on it.
Good God.
That's cocktail sauce. Here, come here.
You still got it going.
I can shut it off. Oh, I'm in my, you know, it's a festive
recording,
spirit,
Dad.
it's a holiday spirit.
Yeah, it's recording.
Okay, we're rolling again.
Well, he had a little motor reflex problem. He's just growing. He's just. Dog, easy. Easy.
Look at us.
Don't. It's not your enemy. Just
Just a crack.
calmly.
There
There you
you
go.
go. That's perfect.
No, you didn't.
Did you have that, Tom? I practiced it talking a little.
What'd you like me to say?
More
Want me to
lady
record it on the
than
film?
this,
What'd you get first?
I think you're at. Can't you act natural once?
No, not used to it. How about you?
Brenda never has to worry because she never talks. I didn't even know she had a voice.
Sure
you
she
know.
does.
One day she started talking. I said, "Is something wrong with you?"
She girl softball. She can ski.
Yeah, she can do everything.
How's your leg?
How about a picture of your sweater?
He wants everyone to stand up and show off their sweater. His is, you want you stand up and show off your sweater.
Well, I don't look as good as that.
I think Uncle George has a nice sweater.
Yes, he
I
does.
do too. Stay away from me.
He's
You
got
know,
a
you're gonna get,
Here
you're
you
getting
go,
the cord.
Oh my God!
What's that?
Get a shot of his suspenders.
You gonna put,
Oh.
you gonna put,
Look at this.
rug downstairs?
Well, yeah.
Cutest bow tie on this.
Hey, I'm wearing 2 days in a
You
row.
gonna put it down there so we can, you know, place
like
cool down there and bare feet?
Sure,
Get cold.
absolutely.
Take a
Well, here you go.
What am I supposed to say?
Well, no, I don't want you to say anything, just
Move.
act natural.
Moving
Sword.
Alright. Wait.
Tommy got a sword, a samurai sword that was made in the year 200.
That's right.
Razor sharp.
I found out I'm really fan how bad my voice is.
Yeah, get a good picture of you. You look so good tonight. Tommy, why don't you get a good picture of your mother? She looks particularly good tonight.
How would you see the
You know, she's
dimensions?
dressed
Look
in
at the
dress.
hair going
Japanese.
on. Every Christmas.
Aren't they nice?
Oh, really?
Cool.
Where did you get them?
What?
Your
You
pants?
can see how someone's cut it.
I made it. Okay.
More.
Go ahead, ruin it.
No, it's fine.
What's the matter, Dougie?
Hey, you got the cord right.
Finally
You got the cord right in front of the cord.
Right in front of the lens.
Well, we've got 35 clowns sitting around here. They see it?
34.
34?
One clown wasn't saying a word, he was just moving the cord. Surreptitiously, so that you wouldn't notice that you had the cord in front of your lens.
What happened to the conversation?
Well,
Well,
you called me a clown. There's no snow and we can't go to McGuire's.
Yeah.
You have to take the car to
Not
get to
happy
McGuire's.
clowns, right? We're seeing clowns.
So tell me, what happened on Christmas Eve? What did I miss?
You didn't
You'll
miss
see it all later. You didn't miss a thing. It's all been
It's all been
recorded.
recorded, is
Here
right.
and listen.
But there's a cord going through the middle of the screen.
Oh,
Been recorded in
that's
front of a
right,
live
that's
audience.
right.
We had a small crew last night.
Very small.
Did Joan and Uncle Bill, when did you arrive?
About 10 minutes before you did.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you definitely didn't miss any fun.
That's for sure. Well, I think I've had enough of this conversation.
Where'd you get that lovely,
Yes, Uncle Bill, spit it out.
boyfriend? I mean, a necklace.
I found him in Miami, and I got my diamonds from him, my loved one,
Ah,
last
see.
year.
Beautiful.
They must be from there.
Yeah, they are.
It's always nice to have a spotlight on the guy in the sky.
Okay, now it's on you, Ann. So thank you for taking it away.
Now your stars can sparkle. That's right. I want my stars sparkle for Christmas. No, there's the boy.
Baltimore Orioles.
They made their first communion that day. We had 3 seconds to first communion and 8 minutes. Baltimore Oriole.
This is a bird, you can barely see it.
What the hell is I thinking?
Remember when he used to take pictures of water? I got one. Forever. Stream. The running stream.
Family Brooks. Dad, are you in any of these?
Oh, yeah.
Only if I stand in front of a mirror.
He stands in front of the bathroom mirror.
It's the only time I can get a picture of myself.
When that light's on, there you go. Now, rolling.
Oh, here it comes. Action.
Camera.
Here you go. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Jim.
Yo!
Wow, this is good khaki. It's kind of nice.
New girdle from Brooks Brothers.
Wow. See, this is a big necktie, huh?
That's right.
Well, I can't wait to see what it is.
Watch
I
that
bet- I
rubber
bet
band
it-
when that
You
snaps,
know,
Douglas,
when I
on
was
your
your
lap.
age, I used Daisy.
BB guns.
rifles in boxes, just like.
He's hoping it's a
Wouldn't that be
daisy.
funny if-
Douglas, watch that rubber band when it snaps on your lap.
Your eye.
1818.
Save the back, you'll love it.
Oh, I'm gonna put that right up on the wall down the basement.
In the parlor.
Oh, looky here!
Terrific.
Oh my gosh! Isn't that nice? Well, thank you. Thank you.
You know what
Thank
that
you.
is?
Yeah, yeah.
Huh?
Bill, last time we came to play dice at your house, remember when we blew up Clark's favorite umbrella?
Yep.
Just look out when he gets mad, everybody.
All right.
That's right.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that goes down the back of the
Yeah.
head.
That's right. Didn't the penguin do this?
No, no,
the
no, no,
Batman?
no,
No.
No, actually, this is your lucky duck. And it will advise you what club to use when you're on the golf course.
Well, that's great.
And it will advise you what dice to roll. It will advise you what number to pick when you're in Las Vegas. But be careful if you kiss it.
What happens? I turn into a pumpkin.
No?
Turn into a duck.
When are you going out to Vegas? Company meeting?
No. Where are we going this year?
I'm going to Boston
Well,
for the,
I don't know.
I'm going to Angola.
Nice.
Motoring,
Then I'm going to Hamburg.
motoring to Angola and
I'm
Hamburg.
taking a motor trip to North Collins.
This is really super. Thank you.
That's a wonderful gift,
Yes, it
Certainly
is.
is.
but you can't use it.
But you know what, it does conduct electricity. So I mean, I was thinking about that.
Well, I will wear rubber gloves.
Okay.
He doesn't, he won't go out in the rain, that's all.
That's right. When it's raining,
Oh,
I.
you
I'm in
can't
the
wear
house
it.
anyway.
You can't take a Brooks Brother umbrella outside.
Doug, if you screw it up.
Yeah, girl. Give him some good
Yeah, he is
constructive
good at it.
criticism.
He's very good at
How's my
camera.
cat?
Oops.
Fine. Now, what is this here?
Joan?
This is a little something for me.
This is little Diane. Little Diane Day. Dion Day. What is it? Uh-oh.
Come across here.
Dion Day.
I didn't want to interfere.
It's orange.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's.
There's two.
Whoa!
Hey! The Ford Fleet difference. All
Oh.
right. And
And,
Schilling, Lincoln Mercury McClure. Look
That's
at
where I
that.
spent my youth.
Is that right?
And then you need hat to go hunting with.
Well, you're
or
damn
pass
right.
those out during
Look at
hunting.
that. We could have all those here. Which way they go, Jeff?
Doug, you know, and that's not just for deer. That's for golf season at Elkdale.
like the way it's moving, aren't
Oh, that's pretty good.
Rusty will be jealous when he sees
Well,
I know.
absolutely. And this is for after
You
hunting.
can't show Doug.
That's right.
This is an after hunting hat.
That's a Van Hogen golf hat.
Yeah.
That's right.
Pretty good. Here. Get
full beauty.
Oh, Hoopman, what a layup.
In the profile.
Here's the profile.
The profile, I look like a head on a Greek coin. When I go bald, watch this. Huh? Didn't that look like a head on a Greek coin?
And now we can turn you
Thank you,
on.
Diane.
You're welcome. There's a little like a box in there. Santa Claus on it.
Steady, steady, Douglas.
I knew there'd be a
Cool umbrella.
How far are you from Lexington?
Kentucky?
No, Georgia.
I have 5
Lexington,
states I have
Jesus.
to try.
Some things never change.
Why, thank you, Uncle Bill. Oh, God, Billy, I have no idea. You know me. I have no idea, I really don't. I'd say maybe a couple of hours.
My dog sled.
Well,
Let me-
Uncle
let
Bill,
me-
there's
all
no
gonna-
snow
let me
in
give you
that
another
thing.
shot.
We were all going to Louisville.
Louisville.
Ooh, you got
You
it up
say
in
it
there
right.
pretty
How do you
close to
like
right
that?
game. Well, you know why? He's within 100.
I've been living with the barefoot guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bill and I would have lots to chat about. How y'all doing? Louisville, how far
Yeah, 'cause
am
you
I?
say Louisville.
Couple hours from
Oh,
there.
Intriguing.
You're an out of towner.
You better believe it.
Oh, no, that's part of it.
Oh.
Keep going. It's in bits and
Something you
pieces.
just
'Cause I
had to
planned
get
on
and you wanted to
shipping
get
it.
home.
I planned on shipping it.
You know, I'm trying to think. We pulled in there the other night. You.
Okay,
No.
that's
We're
part
4
of it.
cars in there. Billy Holmes.
All part of it again.
Contest and you can figure it out first.
Blue wagon.
Right.
The Trino type. What do you call it? RT. Yeah.
Did you get a new company car, Dad? Dad, did you get your new car yet?
It's Bill.
Black,
I
right?
have chat about those Grand Marquis.
Maroon? Never had one of those before.
I would have wanted your car, except not this one.
You always
You
think,
put
oh,
some awful wear on this one, didn't you?
Oh, this car?
Yeah.
Well, they called a couple of deer, that's all. That whole building was in that car.
I know.
you have to wait till sometime when he doesn't want to build anything.
I'm just gonna buy a new one.
Will there ever be one of those times?
Oh, yeah.
He's got a couple ideas,
This
correct?
next one, I'm taking a sabbatical. I'm not driving another nail for 2 years.
Oh, did I'm glad
I don't
you
believe
did
it.
film
It's
done.
on
Did
camcorder.
everybody hear that?
Sure.
Yeah, say that one more
Your
time.
nail for 2 years.
I got an arthritic elbow and wrist, and I'm taking a sabbatical. I'm not driving another nail for 2 years.
So Doug, you know what that means?
The last
I
nail that
heard.
was,
I have
was
to.
right out
Yeah.
there on the thermometer.
Is it working?
December, yes, December, it's 44, it's 42 degrees, it's right up.
Your little poker.
I heard that Roadway is having a son of a bitchin' problem down in Huntington area.
Yeah, I know it. It seems to me it's gonna be a January concern.
Yeah.
Maybe around the 16th of January, may not be.
Little kids in Memphis.
I have trouble believing
It
that.
might have been for the
What is
benefit
that?
of little kids in Memphis, but.
Memphis.
Memphis, right.
Oh, that's super.
Isn't
Hold that up.
ready?
Hold that all the way up.
Show it to the
There's a little
camera.
candle in there,
Yeah.
you light it, and it just, you know, all it peeps out the window, isn't it, darling?
Light it.
You know, Bill.
Light that up.
My handy,
This'll do it or not.
Goodness. Hold still. We've been at
Get
camera.
away again?
love it, Di, thank you.
Oh, yeah?
Mom, you.
This is for me, yeah, you know me, my Avon box. Everybody gets an Avon box.
Does she have the fan on here like everything?
Wait a minute.
You're just giving it back.
You gotta check.
Hold it on the first one.
Armin,
That's how you focus, John.
Thank you.
Otherwise, it goes
This is
leave it there.
Oh, we
Find
did
the
it?
sweet spot.
But I tagged it.
That's what I
A
say. Roundabout,
cancer?
yeah.
Oh, my
Okay.
goodness.
Qualities.
You ought to
How do you
stand,
like
stand up
that?
so you can shoot the
Where's
other
the
guy.
little
Then it goes into what they
Dougie?
Dolby box.
I'm doing her stuff.
You can't get into too much trouble with it, Diane. It's-
Over here. Shoot her.
You'll lose.
So when it jams,
Stand up.
going on top gun, it goes to the left, all the sound.
What am I on?
Oh, that's very nice. Isn't that
Hmm?
pretty?
Awesome.
Oh, well.
Hey, what, you get a new camera?
Yes.
Hold that up so we can see it.
I already did. I showed the
Oh!
Take a picture.
What, John, what do you got
Look at this.
there?
I'm gonna have to put this in the car and lock it up.
Oh, hey, you.
Oh.
Hey,
Hey,
look
like
at
that, John.
He always
Very nice.
flying east, no matter which way you hold him. That's great.
Hey,
Let me see. Let me see your.
Traveling towards Mecca.
Oh, that's a nice sweater.
Yeah,
Who
let
got
me
that?
that's great.
Did you get that for him?
They're nicer than
I
yours.
definitely needed this.
Yeah.
I just found
Little
it.
grab bag full of stuff.
Definitely needed all this.
Just found it.
These two guys do.
Dad, you keep walking around.
I'm just like Tommy. Pants hanging out, huh? Socks bound up,
He looks
huh?
like he should be on the cover of that nerdy preppy book.
That's my boy. He takes after my son. Perfect.
Well, let me see those shoes. I can't see them from here.
Huh?
But he can't wait to get them on.
Well, you gotta hold it there long enough.
I got socks like that. What are we talking about here? That's not too bad.
Well, yeah, hold them there so we can get a view of it. You guys are too quick.
Let me give you a hand there, Doug. Wait.
Tommy.
Huh?
We got another one?
Doing this.
How's that, huh, Thomas?
Can't walk 15 feet.
If I can't walk, I'm the
You're in trouble.
Remember, I'm the one who makes sure everything.
Yeah, I
And
know.
everybody else.
Let this guy through, will you? Ladies and gentlemen, let him through.
Let me go.
Hot
Let me
stuff,
go, otherwise-
hot potato coming through.
Where's your cocktail, by the way? I was saying, you know, what a lovely occasion it is that everybody's here and Diane came in just at the right time. And, you know, you don't get a chance to have that very often. So, as usual, I'm presiding at the urn, as they say, making a little tiny, small Manhattan. She thinks that this is different than what she normally says, when in reality it's a little small. But that's why she always says one.
If it does, that's a girl of my dream.
Notice how well that was measured.
Yes, I noticed that.
Looks better. Run and narrow.
Bitters.
Not a lot, not a lot, just a touch. Usually if you're making an old fashioned and you have the sugar on the bottom of the glass, you put enough bitters in to saturate a teaspoon and a half of sugar. But in a Manhattan, you go a little lighter than that.
I see.
And we don't have any cherries, but the real essence of the Manhattan is having a touch of the juice of the cherry in it. So we just put a touch of the juice of the cherry in.
Ooh.
As Julia would say. So now I'm going to show you how we make the rest of the drink. Now the secret of any of these drinks is to let a little of the water melt in, so she's not allowed to drink it until we're all ready.
All right.
Okay. Now, this is the basic drink that doesn't have any calories in it. It has very little taste, and it's nothing exotic like she drinks.
Well, that stuff's awful good for you then.
Well, it's very healthy.
That's what I thought.
And of course, you have to be very careful about the measurement also.
Well, I see that.
You think that that's arbitrary, but it's counted in milliseconds. Because otherwise, the caloric value is too high. Yeah. So, now, we have water for Joan. And I think,
Well, I'll have soda or the whatever the rest.
who would this be, Joan?
I think that's Joan.
Well, with a napkin. Is that right?
No.
I didn't think so either. I think that's mine. Now, this one here has the lipstick on it, that's Joan's. Okay, now, we get a little soapy water in it to give it a few bubbles. See, most people think that that's soda, but it's water with a little soap sense. Then,
Good for clean living.
oh, we need a new Perrier. The reason we switched to Perrier is not because it's any better tasting, but because it's so much more healthy for you, because
You know,
it doesn't have any bicarbonate soda.
there's one fault with this camera. It hits that focus, then goes out of focus on a close-up. I hate it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Now,
no-
how are we doing?
Well, we're doing good. You just hold your hand right there, and I'm going to pull it up as close as I can.
Okay, and then we're going to come back.
And I'm going to pull it back.
Double photographing. Douglas is standing next to me.
That's right.
Okay.
Now,
Are we holding this now? Or?
no, we're doing good, because I'm finishing the lesson. How many people know how to properly prepare a scotch with a touch of period, just a hint of breath? Now, his is more than a breath, because, there. Now, I'll just have to wait a second. You have to have a proper stir,
I see that.
one that has never been touched by
Huh?
anyone else, and then we test it out. I'll check.
How is it?
Oh, it's so helpful. It makes you feel so good. It's the milk of old age, as my father would say.
Well, here's looking up your
Now,
kilt.
I got one. Yeah, here's looking up your kilt. Now listen. You know that little duck umbrella that you got?
Yes.
Don't you remember the duck on the 7th hole?
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Absolutely.
So now you can tie it in and know that's the duck.
All right.
You know?
Okay.
7-iron duck.
Yeah. Well, I just can't wait for you guys.
All set?
Yeah.
Oh, here's a new pin that she got over here. New pin. New beads. New beads. New hairdo. New teeth. They had this one tooth replaced over here.
Okay. Well, I can't. I'm gonna
Well done.
pull a.
Christmas, Dad.
Merry Christmas.
I know, I didn't see that.
No, see when you. Now, see that knocked it right out of focus when he moved.
Wow, that's your.
Don't move.
Well, no, you. Well, the thing of it is, when you're on close up, when I'm far away, it's okay. But when you move that close, when you got it zeroed in, that knocks it out of focus.
You seen yourself in living color before? Yeah, I've already seen it. Have you? Dougie got me. Coming in, hockey game? Ah, yeah. I would like to take that to the hockey game. Doing some serious, but not, we closed the
Happy about being
This one doesn't know it's actually an important thing to say. We talked to him.
Oh, darn!
My turn.
Is that Johnny Mercer in back?
This is the Victrola. You gotta take a shot of it.
I did take a shot, really winding it up.
Well, you see, it's got put the
volume
zoom on
control.
it. Put the zoom on it.
Oh, wait a minute.
On the right hand forward.
T? Just a minute, is that the T?
Yeah. Color photo versus what?
See, you got the volume control right here, man. It's quite an elaborate system, really.
See there?
The more you open it up, the more volume you get. And then down in the lower section, we have a 47 record capacity.
Pull one out.
Push the button like that.
Well, tell her again.
This is
We'll be hanged. We got a lot of shooting to do.
But he can never catch up to Doug and I.
Never say never. Billy's got his master's degree in pool. So you'd be surprised how quickly you learn when you're taking money.
Scratch.
Whoa! Trying to get over here.
Oh, but let's have a little challenge.
No, we want to make it easy.
Can't hear what's going on.
Trying to do it like this, I really do.
I really don't think so. That increases the degree of
I
difficulty.
know, but I got such a
well,
lot.
she's a little strange.
Oh, I don't like this
Very
little
cute.
stick.
What am I supposed to do?
Okay, just get it off. Don't break my concentration here.
You sure you want to do this? Okay. Good rest.
Hey, we're on camera.
All right.
Oh, Douglas is going to go for this pigeon shot right here. Easy, so it looks good on
Bring
camera.
it back up and shoot the individual, because I'll queue up here for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Back on the subject.
Mm-hmm.
great shot. What a great shot.
That was a nice shot, but
Now, he's gotta
looks
get
like
the
he
stripe
could
in.
have a little trouble.
Yeah, it's gonna be trouble.
Look at the expression on his face.
It's liable to sewer, but let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
This could be trouble.
Look at that.
Look at that!
Al, he just put the ball in the fire.
How many did I put in? Anyway, at least half a dozen, wasn't it?
Okay.
There.
Position myself to see the next shot.
Well, you have to because otherwise it'll hit the wall.
Okay.
Now, you know where you want to hit it?
Right about here.
No, no.
Yeah, don't you think?
You want to hit it here
Okay, I guess you're right.
with this part of the ball here. So you want to think about hitting it right through here.
Right about, okay.
Okay. Now, nice and soft.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Look at the cue ball now when you're ready to hit it.
Right about here, right?
Yeah, right. Real smooth.
This is for $100.
Dad, come on.
It is.
Tension mounts, and
What
I'm
do you think?
standing.
It's $100.
No way.
It is.
Uncle Bill, you don't need to add that pressure. I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't hear that.
Oh, $10. Sorry. There it is.
This is
Money
it.
bags here.
This is
Give
it.
me a break. You want my
We
shoes
lose.
for about
Yep.
50
Yep.
bucks?
Put 'em up there.
They're gone.
Put 'em
If
up
you miss
there.
this one.
Put that necklace on the table. Here.
What's that on the table? Your shoes?
Okay.
Oh! Well, here it is. You can see the object.
What do you think?
He's shooting
Your
for.
eye on the left-hand corner.
He's
How
gonna.
hard should I hit this?
Soft.
Okay.
If you hit it soft, you can
I'm
avoid it.
very impressed.
You gotta hit soft. Now,
All right.
Did
Come
I?
on, Dad.
Well,
Okay,
Your
Douglas,
turn.
it's your shot.
he sure didn't leave much.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to.
What kind of pool?
Lackawanna pool, where we do our best. But
you're up.
you're up.
I will be there.
Oh, we're just playing a little volley for the camera. Billy says he doesn't know how to play, but I think he's been doing a little playing.
No, I
I ain't
never
even doing a
played
little
this game.
playing.
The last time I played this game was with John down here. Bloody, that's raw. Raw and undeveloped.
What a good valley you had going.
Yeah.
The motor skills.
Well, you know, the table is so long, it's hard to keep one person and then the other person and then the ball in
You
play.
just keep the one or the other.
Well, I think we've done enough of that
Yeah.
because it's not very
Were
exciting.
you able to get?
I got Bill Weiss for supervisor right up there. What year was that?
That one was
77, 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, 10 years ago.
Yeah, those were.
Okay.
Bend over. God, that's terrible. I noticed that George had my backside out there because I suppose if I turned and faced the camera and spoke to them, I wouldn't have that problem.
Well, here it is,
He's got
New
the
Year's
log on.
Eve, and Carol just got through making 3 cocktails.
Drinking cocktails.
Look at those delicious cocktails sitting
Boy,
there.
are we ready to hit those cocktails or look it up?
Yes, I am.
You ready to go?
Sure am.
Oh, was a roll of two?
I just walked up the stairs. What's going on up here? Heard all this laughing.
Nothing. Oh, reminiscing.
Yeah.
You should have never gotten rid of the snowmobiles. They were so much fun.
Yes, if they only would have ran.
That's what Dougie was saying.
I'm going to try to put this thing on manual, see what happens.
And you're focusing manually?
Yeah, I just hit the manual focus.
So what if I move? Are you going to be able to focus?
Well, I'll probably be out a little bit. Then if you go so far, I'll just hit this automatic feature on it, and that should refocus.
So you focus clearly. Focus on that? Even though it's way over there?
You're making it hard. I just hold it there. Okay, it's on. It's focused. I could shoot anything in that area, including you.
Okay?
It's rolling.
Oh, it's rolling? I
It's-
didn't know.
it's
Somebody
on.
didn't say,
Like
they
he does
started.
every morning. He's always taking
Okay, now we can have a toast to the new year, right?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy 1988.
8. Cheers.
Cheers.
Goodbye to 1987.
Right.
right.
And the
Anybody
stock
feels too
market
bad.
crash.
That's
And
right.
then- right.
$87.
Here's to a better year for the stock market.
Here's to you.
I think Blake should come over here. Oh, this picture too.
Well, here's Blake.
You can come over and
Come on
take
over,
this.
Blake.
All right. Blake said
Well,
no.
Blake is not coming into the picture.
Well, I think we better drink up.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Blake looks familiar, though. It seems to me there's a building inspector running around.
There's a building
Just like that
inspector,
guy.
just like
Must be
him.
the building
Yeah.
inspector's son.
Must be your twin brother or something.
That's what it is. Look at how fast
That's-
he's moving.
that's-
That's gonna make your eyes go crazy when you look at that.
All of a sudden go like this. No, shake it up
Okay,
and
bye.
down.
All right. Well, here it is. The first day of the new year. And Honey Pie is up, chomping on a ham Sammy, getting ready to go to race camp. Looking like he's still got his New Year's Eve hat on.
Yep.
Isn't he a good looking boy?
I've got
Well, here we are, New Year's morning. This is the morning after
the night
the-
before.
the night before.
That's right.
Happy New Year!
Yeah, boy, are we
Hope I get one
happy.
that doesn't blow. My goodness.
Uh-oh, I got the same thing. That's here. I'm trying to.
We just don't have.
There we go. That's a good one.
That's a good
Keep
one.
that one. Get rid of those. Jeez. Cheers. Coffee.
Coffee.
Mhm.
Well, ready to hit the slopes. Here it is, 11 o'clock, and they're contemplating going out into the elements.
Just contemplating. Not doing any serious thinking, just contemplating. When I get my voice back, I might be able to go ski.
Waiting for the cameraman to get dressed and get out with
Yeah,
us,
what about
that's
the
all.
cameraman? I mean, I don't want to go skiing by myself out there. Blake and I'd be lonely.
Well, the cameraman has already made 4 runs, and it's absolutely excellent out there. I come
Went to
back
the
for a
kitchen,
coffee,
got the ski hill.
and I found these 2 gals right here in this position. Boy, I'll tell you, it was cold out there, but it was worth it.
What a guy.
That fresh powder, the
guy.
first runs down were really great.
It was, eh? No ice. They chewed up all the ice underneath that 1 inch of powder.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Good, good. Am I glad to hear that? Ooh.
Well, here you go. Here is the building inspector the morning after the night before.
Tell him you'll ski with him if you'll just turn the camera off.
Come on, Blake. I've already made 4 runs.
Right. Oh, God.
Snowed last night.
Yeah,
That
it
was
did.
good. That was good.
It was beautiful this morning. The snow was flying.
The sun shining.
Would you please turn that off?
I like your hairdo, Blake. That's very nice.
So God, we're going to show it to all the young girls that come in from now on. I was like, hey, you want to see a good-looking guy? Well, he's a little messed up, but hey.
Come on, Blake. Come on. We're going skiing.
Well, where's breakfast?
I already had mine when Douglas had his.
Wasn't there something about...
Here we are, back live. This is the morning after the night before.
This is the other side of the party people. Yeah.
I just heard a discussion going on about 12:30 would be the hour that you would like to go up, slide up and down the hill.
Maybe 1:30 when the ticket prices change. I'll get a 1:30 till 5. That sounds good for me.
Well, I think that's the Irish in you coming out.
There's no Irish in me. The sun's out now. Beginning to feel
A lot like Christmas.
a lot like Christmas, like I'm really ready to go out and hit the slope.
All right, that sounds great. Let's go.
All right.
Ye old coffee maker. What's that, another pot of coffee you're putting on?
Certainly is.
Well, great.
A lot of coffee drinkers around here.
Although, when they're open on Sunday,
Okay.
why would they not be open tonight?
I don't know, I would think they'd be open. This is Friday night.
Yeah.
It's a Friday night and it's New Year's Day. I could see.
The horrible red light is on.
Maybe I'm wrong, you know. Oh. Take Dougie's jacket there.
Now it's on. Well, who is that girl there?
Oh, well, Uncle Doug, I thought we were going skiing. Let's go.
Well, we are.
Oh, I can't get the keys in the car. Wait a minute, I think I see Bob coming down with the keys.
Is Bob coming with the keys?
Bob's coming with the keys. Cut.
Hello?
Oh, there she is. Now we're on.
And there they are getting ready to go.
Okay,
Let's see.
Here's the commentary. Ready to go.
this is real life.
Uncle Doug, I told you to look at my skis. I didn't know what the story was. I threw them in the car.
I wonder if the photographer can get a shot of this where I'm with a zoom right there.
I'm going to ski it off. Ski it off.
That looks like rust to me.
Do it. I did it. Look at my ski for me. Can I get off?
Yes.
Be around after a while and he could take the rust
Do you
off.
think he'll have a this old ski show? Maybe a show.
Well, by the time it gets to be cocktail hour, I would think that rust ought to be off.
Cocktail hour.
Well, so long, you guys. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Okay.
That is a neat part.
There comes that hat.